That's what an interlude is that I've been talking about.
It's the same ghost
I have to have it
here.
fade out a little sooner.
It's I was hoping it wouldn't be.
So I was dating this girl my first year of transition, and she used to unironically tell me that I looked good when I would go out like this. And like I knew she was lying, but like, you know, I also looked like this, which, yeah, you know, I get it. All right, I look kind of good like that. I still have that shirt. I just never really wear it because I don't know where it went. Pickles are not sexy. Oh fuck! Oh my god, I miss Naomi so bad. Who made this? Who made this? Unbelievable. This is so disrespectful. This is clearly when I had my old glasses. So I've just been playing like absolute shit, so maybe I should just start writing new stuff. This is not totally new, but this is like one of the newer ones I'm working on. Am I here? Am I screaming? Am I dancing when you called out my name? Do I sit at the graveyard singing songs so profane? Am I here? Oh, am I here? Can you see me? Can you hear me when you called out my name? I will play you this one song, but then you must go for the price of admission and for the cost of a soul. I will stay at the graveyard, so then you must go. Am I here? Was I screaming? Was I dancing when you called out my name? I'm singing songs so profane, singing songs so profane. I wanna know, I wanna know. Right here.
Well, they called the cops on us. Shit.
Oh, sure.
Need your help again.
Wait, we're going.
Yeah, moving. I'm gonna park it right there.
Man, these things are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's got blinkers. It's got brake lights.
There's really no law about helmets.
No law about helmets.
That's-
And it depends on the speed.
Yeah, the internet was saying you can't go faster than 30, but like,
Yep.
that's capped, right?
That's what mine's capped at 30.
How are you supposed to fucking get? This is a kilometer. There's no shot. It's going 80 miles an hour. No
Yeah,
shot.
So it goes kilometers and then
Yeah,
miles are
yeah.
underneath it. So
How,
the most
how
we
is
get,
this thing gonna go on the highway, or you just drive the
you
shoulder?
can't. You're
You
not
just
allowed to
straight
go on
up
the highway. Yeah, legally you're not allowed. Anything that goes under 40, you can't take on the highway.
Wow.
Yeah. Could you?
So you're kind of stuck around here then.
Yeah. Could you lift it up? A little more. You almost got it.
Hold on, let me get my
Yeah, both hands.
This is the loudest helicopter anyone's ever heard. That doesn't sound right.
It's so
I
loud.
live near an airport. That does not sound right.
I've never heard a helicopter that loud before.
Me either. I wonder if that was one of those weird dual rotor ones.
Oh yeah, like the military transport ones.
Yeah. Those ones shouldn't even be that loud though.
Oh wait, you're talking about the ones with the dual rotors on top, like on one thing, or is it
No.
the two?
He actually probably is the best.
He is the best.
He probably is the best.
He's so good.
He's just not as entertaining to watch, but that in some ways that makes him the best.
Well, that's what I mean. Like he's not entertaining because he's trying to do real work.
He's really right. He's right. He's not just trying to build a YouTube channel. He's not a mental health case. And if he
Right.
is a mental health case, he's very good at suppressing and hiding it.
Sometimes he says some stuff that's a little out there, but like.
Well, he doesn't say anything that's aggressive. Like Lackluster will be like, "You fucking pigs, you fucking tyrant," and you know, he doesn't really do that,
No, he doesn't.
which is nice.
The Preston, New Hampshire guy has gotten arrested a lot of times, and he actually is an antisocial person. So I've got GIMP going. I gotta redo this one. I mean, it's the right effect, but it's not thick enough, and it just kind of looks a little bit shitty. So I'm trying to do like scrolling effects, and like, it looks simple, like, oh, 2 screens, but like it's taken me fucking hours, dude. Like legit, it's been 2 days, and I've been really trying to figure this out, watching like ton of tutorials, really trying to like zoom in, fuck with it a little bit, trying to find fonts, trying to like figure out the design. Just like, it's a lot, dude, but it's working slowly but surely, very slowly but surely.
Definitely less shoulder on the rest of the site.
Like, I'm sure there's a couple of edgy 16-year-olds, but
And probably some Russian kids.
definitely the Russian kids are there. Russian hate blogger kids are so much more hateful than people even could imagine. And who knows if they're like actually real, or if they're just like part of the propaganda machine that's creating the Russian conflict right now.
It's hard to tell a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't smoke without it.
Good.
I think it's also just because like all these leaves are down, and then it was cold and wet and rainy.
Yeah.
It's like a very high mold day. I can like feel it in the air. All the mushrooms are starting to rot. Mycelium is all growing and all that. What's the date? 20th? Today's the 20th of October, 2022. Where are we live? We're at Colony Park.
Colony Town Park.
Colony Town in Colony Town Park. And it's pretty much peak season. So I guess I'll be back if there's something more interesting to record. Just babbling and talking. And then I looked at this tree and I saw something that's not usually on this tree. It literally can't even focus on it because it's camouflaged. Do you see it?
Mhm.
Some sort of weird fucking stick bug hexapod.
Doesn't seem happy that you saw it.
No, it does not, and it knows that I see it. He's
It
like,
wasn't moving until it realized
fuck.
you saw it.
definitely not. He's like, oh god. Yeah, there's the shot. We need that British dude.
From like every British documentary.
Yep. The stick bug crawls up the tree as slow as a sloth, maximizing its efficiency, blah blah blah. All this different hexapod stuff. Alright, we'll be back on this other stuff. Here once before, but there's an albino squirrel that we might get to film. It's pretty far ahead of us, and it probably is already up a tree. But yeah, there's an albino squirrel for sure. I'm not sure if that is an omen or what that omen means, but we're definitely following it. Tripping on rocks. It's gone. It's a nice view at least. Is that like a straight up island over there?
There's a little island there, yeah, I think.
It'd be a good place to like make a meth lab. Or, like hide a body. There's auto villagers spawning.
Yeah. And there's no hard population cap.
The games with no pop cap are, in my opinion, better, but the meta is obviously toxic.
Yeah.
But I like watching it a lot more. Because now that people have like really good processing systems, there's like meme game, like community meme games, where like there's absolutely no reason why 8 players can't go to PopCap. It'll lag sometimes, yeah, at that many, but like, yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
I don't really remember what I was talking about.
Population shopping.
Oh yeah,
8-player
PopCap.
PopCap.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been
Or
watching
just
like
have,
Age of Empires like community games, where like a bunch of people just like. Yesterday was one where they were on this hamburger map. It was like they were surrounded by water for the bun, so they could sail around the entire thing, and then separating each player was like a thin wood line, so they couldn't like get through to each other until like basically Castle Age, and
Yeah.
it was pretty good. Like it was a pretty good game because
There was
like
a Warcraft 3 map like that too, where it was a 4-player map, and each section of it was cut off by forest, so you physically could not reach the other players to be aggressive until you passed through the forest.
yeah,
Which, even if you rush through the forest, takes a while.
it takes a while. Yeah, I mean the wood is the timekeeper of the game. Like that's one thing I learned pretty early watching it is like the game doesn't necessarily really end just because stone or gold runs out. It just becomes more difficult, but you absolutely need wood. Wood is what forces the end game.